Okay, sorry, nah, sorry. Stop it. If you are doing that, stop it. If you are that kind of a parent who will console a child immediately he starts crying once disciplined, stop it. Stop it. It is not good. Before you conclude, hear me out. Relax. The question is, should a child be consoled immediately he or she starts crying when disciplined? I don't know what your answer is, but whatever it is that is in your mind, my answer is no. Does that mean you should be too hard on your children not to care about their emotional being? I didn't say so either. Consoling a child immediately he or she starts crying when disciplined, you are not doing that child any good. This is the reason. Number one, he or she will eventually see crying as a way to avoid punishment even when wrong. So, whenever he or she commits an offense, even before you think of disciplining that child, he or she begins to cry. He or she will get to learn crying as a way to avoid consequences or to get the punishment to stop. By consoling a child immediately he or she starts crying, you could be passing different messages at the same time, leaving the child not knowing what exactly you mean. For example, he or she will find it difficult to know if actually you are comforting him or her for being wrong yourself. Are you comforting them for their distress, or you are comforting them because you were wrong in beating them at the first place? These are the questions that we have to battle with, and at the end, having the message you intended to pass across muddled. Number three, that will inhibit them from processing the reason why they were beaten at the first place. It is in the process of their crying that they will begin to see their wrongdoings, and so be willing to make amends. Should you then allow them to cry to eternity? No. Now, to understand it better, try to recollect those times when you cry as a child. You know, those memories are not just there for being sake. They are necessary to help us do better in raising our own kids. So personally, I remember those times that when I cry, I get to a point where I'm even tired of crying, and all I will be waiting for is for somebody to just tell me, okay, sorry, it's okay. And then at that instant of time, I will be comforted. But if maybe I was being tried to console immediately I started crying, you will see me doing, leave me. I know we all experience that phase. So, trying to comfort a child immediately he or she starts crying is not the best approach. Allow the child to cry, not for too long, but briefly for a period of time to create the balance. Allowing the child to cry for too long is also not good because it will end up not passing any message at all. The child will begin to perceive the discipline as an act of wickedness. But when you allow the child to cry for a particular period of time, console him or her, and then you will see the effect of the discipline meted out to the offense committed. Allowing the child to cry for a brief period before consoling him or her will allow him or her the time to process and connect the dots between the offense committed and the punishment or the discipline given to him or her. You must understand that crying is a natural emotional release. So crying on its own is not bad. So sometimes children need to express their anger, frustration, sadness, or being told no over a request. Now, after the child must have cried for a period of time, this is where the magic happens. You can console the child, and firstly, let the child know that what he or she did was wrong, and then lay out for him or her the reason for which he or she was punished. It is saddening that sometimes children after crying might still not get to know why they were punished at the first place. As a parent, it is your duty to connect the dots for them, to help them understand that this is what they actually did and this is the punishment for it, just in case of next time. And by that, you get to see them not repeat that again. Secondly, by consoling them after they have cried for a while, you are teaching them that I don't like what you did, but I still love you. This is vital for their emotional security and self-worth. Thirdly, discipline can create a temporal rupture between a parent and a child, but by consoling them after they must have cried for a while, you get to repair the rupture, showing them that your love is unconditional and genuine. It helps them to learn emotional regulation. By calming them down after crying, you are teaching and modeling them how to process difficult emotions in a healthy way. And then the fourth one, It helps to build trust. By consoling them after they have cried for a while, they will get to learn that their parents are always there for them to comfort them when things get out of hand. Summarily, these are the practical ways through which you can discipline a child and still show them that it was not out of wickedness but out of love. Number one, state the boundary and the consequence calmly and clearly. Make a child understand what a boundary is and the consequence that follows should that boundary be trespassed. Enforce the consequence. When the child trespasses a boundary, discipline him or her, and if he or she cries, acknowledge it without giving in. Make him or her understand, yes, I am not happy that you are crying, but then you were wrong over this and you shouldn't do that again. Number three, allow them cry for a period of time. This is not about you allowing them to cry endlessly. After the first outburst, know the perfect time to step in and offer them consolation and comfort. Once they have calmed down even a little, step into their space calmly and offer a hug, a soft touch, and soft words that will help to build bond and trust. Retaliate your love and at the same time your stance. Oh baby, you know I love you so much and I'm not happy that you just cried, but then you shouldn't have done that. And meanwhile, if you do it again, you will receive another spank. Ultimately, the goal is to teach the children appropriate behavior while nurturing their emotional well-being, and at the same time maintaining a strong and loving connection. Be intentional. Do not let that child slip out of your hand because you are being empathetic where you should not be. Discipline him or her where is needful. Console him or her when the time is ripe. Be here intentional. Thank you.